Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm back with my weekly melts video, so let's just jump right into it. This is a week's worth, like every weekly melt video. It's from Sunday to Sunday, so whatever I melted after I filmed Sunday to today. So let's just get started. Sassy Girl Roma is who I'm going to start with first. I melted some Rough House Rosie, and this is Volcano Strawberry Satsumo Cotton Candy. This had a really good throw. I melted that downstairs. Melted some cotton candy toasted marshmallow tea and cakes. I melted this in my room yesterday, and it was thebomb.com. I need to order this again because it was really, really good. Blackberry Madam President. I wrote bathroom on the back. I don't remember the notes for this. It's some sort of floral, something floral / like perfume, but the blackberry in it is kind of like a tart blackberry. But I melted this in my room, and it was a very light throw, but you could still smell it when you came in. So I put bathroom on the back because I think it would perform better in the bathroom. So melted Berrylicious shaving cream in the bathroom, and this had a really good throw. You could really pick out the shaving cream and the berry scent. This was just really nice. I gotta sniff it again. Yeah, it's a really good combination because the shaving cream, it is kind of like, you know, the powdery type shaving cream, but together with the Berrylicious, it's really, really sweet and good. So that one's nice. Finally melted some of this scoopable I've been holding on to for forever. Melted this downstairs, and I just used a little scoop of it in each of my warmers downstairs, and it did well. It didn't last too terribly long, and personally, I probably will not. Well, this I think I got in a D-stash, but I will not be buying any scoopable tarts anytime soon because they are just extremely messy and not really something that I want to deal with. It was just hard to get off the spoon and stuff when I scooped it. Can you shut that door? Thank you. Alright, so next is Mahogany Teakwood type. This had a decent throw in my kids' room, but the first time I melted it was a lot stronger. I think that the problem is I've been having a lot of throw issues lately in my kids' room, and I think it's because it's not the placement of the warmer is not really working. So I'm gonna have to move it because literally stuff that I know has a really strong throw in other warmers is not getting that good of a throw in their room, and I really do think it's because of the warmer placement. Next is Sun-Ripened Raspberry. I loved this when I first bought it, and then when I started sniffing it after I bought it, it smelled really soapy, and I was kind of afraid. Well, I melted this, just like a fourth of this, and it was super strong and super sweet, and it was really, really, really good. So I really like that a lot. This little sample little tart in Downy, Water Lily, and Jasmine. Melted this in the bathroom. It was like a basic laundry / soapy scent, so that was nice. It had a good strong throw. This is a rebagged wax, but it's Tibetan Amber, and this had it's like I don't know the scent notes for this, but it's some sort of amber musky scent, and this had a really nice throw. I like that one a lot. Sweet Lavender Noel. Honestly, I didn't even know where I melted this, so I have no clue. I didn't even think I melted this, but I guess I did. I have nothing to say about that because I can't remember. We always seem to fall. Okay. This was like a little sample piece I got in a D-stash, a strawberry coconut culotta. Melted this downstairs, and it had a decent throw. I don't really remember, though. I feel like I'm slacking today. Like, I can't remember some of these scents. So that was all for Sassy Girl Aroma. Next, we're going to do some super tarts. I melted Frosted Tangerine Roses in my kids' room. This did have a really good throw in there, but I like this one a lot. I'm not sure if the roses, it smells like rose jam to me, but I don't know if it's actually supposed to smell like a floral rose, but to me it smells like rose jam, and I didn't think I was gonna like this. Sorry, a little hiccup, but this actually turned out to be really, really good, so I would definitely repurchase that. Next is Sleepy Beauty, which is a Rose Jam blend also. And this had I melted this in my room. It had a good strong throw when I melted it. So I think I went to bed like a few hours after I melted it, and I could still smell it a little bit when I went in my room for the last time, but it was good. I don't think it lasted too terribly long though, because I didn't smell it the next day. And normally, like when I come in and out of the room in the next morning, I can get a little bit of a smell from whatever I was melting that night, but it just depends. This one is Jess. Okay, so I got this in a D-stash recently, and I was like, since it looked like it was probably already cured enough that I just went ahead and tried it. This I had bought it in an actual haul, thinking that the rose jam and the peppermint would be the strong notes, but the leather was so overpowering. Some of you may like leather, but it's just not for me. And I did melt this in my kids' room, and I got a super strong throw to the point where it came downstairs. I had to dump this because it was so too much leather. The leather scent is just not for me. I was really hoping that I would get the other notes when this melted, but all I could smell was the leather. It's actually making me like right now. I did not like this at all whatsoever. But if you like leather, get this blend because it's super strong. So it was definitely not a weak melt at all. But all right, next is Dobby. Melted this in the bathroom, and it had a strong throw, but the scent is not really for me. It's way too soapy. It just smells like the basic soap, like a green soap. Like on Cold Snip, I'm smelling the green part of it, which is possibly the dune grass, but it was nice. It just was really, really soapy, and I'll definitely be melting that in the bathroom. Next is Doomsday. This had a medium throw. It wasn't really anything to remember, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I don't really recall thinking that this was fantastic or anything like that. It was kind of bland. So I probably won't be repurchasing this, but I think it had a medium throw, so it wasn't a dud, but it was just not what I was hoping it would be. And this next clam here is Effie. This was surprisingly good because I took a chance melting this, and it smelled like grape soda, which I put it in my kids' room, and I could smell it like when I would walk in and stuff. The throw was not fantastic, but it was good enough to where when I would walk in, I would smell it. So it wasn't bad. I liked it though because it just smelled like grape soda, and that was good for me. So, and then the last one from Super Tarts I'm melting today in my kids' room. It's Jaws, and this is normally a super strong thrower, but for some reason I'm not getting that great of a throw. I would say it's a medium throw, but normally Jaws is like a blow you out of the room throw. So I do think I am going to move their warmer today or tomorrow, something like that, and try to see if I can get a better throw from that. Oh, I forgot this one too. This one is Revenge. I really love this on cold. This was a freebie given to me in an D-stash, and the piece of it didn't look the same as the clams that I have or the other sample of this that I have. So when I melted it, I did not get too terribly strong of a throw, but I'm really hoping that the next time I melt it from my own clam, because you never know how someone stores their wax, I'm really hoping that it does have a strong throw because I love this on cold, but when I melted it from this specific sample that I got in a D-stash, wasn't really that strong. Okay, so next I'm going to do some sweet sage. Alright, I melted lemon verbena lavender in the bathroom. This had a really good throw. It was I think it was good for the bathroom, that type of scent. Let's see here. Moon dust. Oh, this was so good. I melted this in my room. And I don't remember the notes, but I do think it was some sort of minty scent because I'm picking up on the mint when I sniff it on cold. And it was really, really good. So I would definitely repurchase that. I melted some wild berry mousse just to try to use it up because it's been in my stash for a while. It had a good throw, but I'm kind of personally not really... I like wild berry mousse, but I'm kind of over it for right now. So it had a good throw. It was a pleasant scent. It just was not my favorite. This was a little sample my mom gave me of Let's Go Crazy. This had a really good really good scent, and I want to order this again in a larger quantity. I'm gonna sniff it again. Sorry for the crinkling. Yeah, it was just a very nice summery scent because the grapefruit stood out, but it was sweet. It wasn't too tart because of I think the vanilla, whatever, sweetened it out. I couldn't think what I was going to say. And last, I melted Sparkling Berry Bellini Mountain Dew. The first time I melted this, it had a super strong throw. I melted it today and it had a strong throw for a couple hours, but we just came back in from outside, and I don't know if it was because I had been outside walking around and my nose is kind of like used to the outside air, but when I came inside, I honestly didn't really pick it up, so I don't know, maybe it's time to dump it and put something else in. But it is a really good scent because I'm slowly learning that I like certain fizzy scents. This is one of them because the berry in this does not smell like Airborne, and it seems like Blonde Moment. I cannot stand Blonde Moment. It smells like Airborne to me, and it's disgusting. So that was all for Sweet Sage. Next is Kimry Ann melted watermelon, raspberry, lemon, sugar, and this I had melted this a couple weeks ago, and I didn't get too much of a throw, but I got a better throw this time, so I like that one. Melted some peony, buttercream, vanilla, pink sugar, which actually, like, when I reading this now, I'm pretty sure it's the same scent description as Super Tart's Heart of Dixie. This on Cold Sniff right now, I'll tell you that it's way stronger than Heart of Dixie on cold. I have not melted that Heart of Dixie on warm. I haven't melted it, so I don't know what it is like, what it's like warmed, but this has a super strong throw. It was really good. I tried something new with Kimry Ann's. I don't know if you can really tell, but I cut this into like 8 pieces. And I used a very small piece to see if I got a better throw this time. Just trying to experiment. And this was my custom blend of pink sugar, herbal lavender, and vanilla bean Noel. I really liked this one a lot. It had a really good throw. So I'm thinking less is more with Kimry Ann. I went ahead and did this combo again, which was like birthday cake and raspberry, and I think I'm just trying to use up some of my older stuff. This had a good throw. Melted it downstairs. Sorry, guys. I also melted Mac Apple Vanilla Bean Noel. This I melted months and months ago when I first got it, and I didn't get too much of a throw. Melted it today. I mean, not today. Melted it this week, and it had a really good throw, and the apple in this was just really good. So this definitely changed with some cure time. So I really like that one a lot. All right, next we're going to do some Closet Full of Wax. So I melted Obsession and Vanilla Musk. I don't know what Obsession is, but the chunks are really pretty. This smells super good. I have it going in my room right now. It was stronger when I first put it on, but it's kind of dying down a little bit, and it might need time. It might be time to change it out, but I have sea kelp and agave going in my bathroom right now, and I keep the door closed, so every time you go in there, you can definitely smell this. It's nice. But it's actually, I mean, it's nice, but it's something is off on the scent for me, and I can't really pinpoint it. It's not as beachy as I thought it was going to be. It's something else in there that I just can't put my finger on that's throwing me off, but it's not a bad scent. And this one is Cactus and Sea Salt, which I have going on in the spare bedroom, and I've been in there a couple times today. It's really not throwing that well for me, so I am going to try this again in the bathroom. Normally Cactus and Sea Salt is super strong. Alright, so I did melt some Butterfly Lane scents in pink wildberry cake, cut this in half and put each piece in my downstairs warmers. This had a super good throw, really good scent. And this other one from Butterfly Lane scents was Pebbles Citrus Pound Cake. Cut it in half and used each piece I put each piece into my downstairs warmers, and it threw really well. It was a nice, like, you could definitely pick up on the citrus, but you also picked up on the fruity pebbles, which is, I'm assuming that's what the pebbles is, but it was really nice. I kind of used this because I heard other people talking about lemon scents to cover up cooking and stuff, so I tried this out after I did that, and it did work, so that was nice. All right, I melted some Walmart wax because my husband was like he reached over the laundry like there's a shelf above my laundry stuff, and he's like, "What is this? Are you hiding wax up here?" And he pulled down this box and it had like a bunch of Walmart clams. I honestly forgot about it because I never reach for Walmart clams actually, so I had about like 20 of them in there, so I just went ahead and tried some of these. So I melted this Precious Kisses, which was supposed to be plumeria and vanilla. It was just a very, like when I'm smelling it, I don't smell either one of those scents. It smells very soapy to me. I melted this in the bathroom. Maybe I put too many cubes. I put 2, and it had a really strong throw. I was like dying because it was choking me out, but it wasn't, not really a scent that I like. I might try it again, just melting 1 cube. And this here is super old. As you can see, it's like discolored and stuff. Okay, I am obsessed, and I never shop at Walmart, so I need to go out of my way to go to Walmart and try to find this scent again. I don't know if you know if it's still around, let me know in the comments, because this, I put 1 cube. I guess I had melted this before, but I honestly don't even remember melting this. Oops. Sugared lavender twist. Oh my god, it's so good. It's like pink sugar heavy. I don't even know how to explain it. It smells like pink sugar to me. And I desperately need more of this in my life. So if you know if they still sell this, please let me know, because I will go out of my way to make a trip to Walmart just to buy this wax. It was so good. And I only used one little piece, and the throw lasted the whole day and into the next day. So it was really good. Alright, so that's all I have for multiples. Now I'm just going to show you some random scents that I melted. I did Ava's Country Cupboard Lavender Cookie Dough. This is my very first Ava's blend. The throw was strong on this, but the scent was kind of like strange, so I probably would not purchase that again. Oh, actually I got this in a D-stash, so just the scent was a little bit too sweet, I think it was, so I don't know. Melted some Haley's Heavenly Scents Toasted Fruit Loop Noel. This had a really good throw. Melted this yesterday, and when I came downstairs this morning, I could still smell a little bit. Candy Panda Lemon Icebox Cookies. This had a decent throw, I believe. I don't really remember too much about it, but I think that it did have a decent throw. I mean, it wasn't like a dud, but just not really my favorite. Melted Milk Glass from Vintage Chic Scents. When I put this in, I could smell it a little bit, and then I was like cooking next to it or doing something in the kitchen next to where my warmer was, and I could smell it right when I was by the warmer, but I really didn't get too much of a throw from this. So some Wilma's in pink boxers. This had a good throw. Melted this in my kids' room. It was on the scent kind of wasn't for me because it was more laundry than I like. I like specifically Gain laundry. That's like the only type of laundry I'm really a fan of now. So that didn't smell like Gain laundry. It just smelled like a flannel sheets type laundry. I don't know. Next is Sea Blossom from Can Do Candles. This had a really nice throw. It was like a floral scent, but a sweet floral, or more of like actually it's not a sweet floral. It's like a soapy kind of floral, but it's not a bad kind of soapy. So that was nice. Finished off this piece because it was like one tiny little piece left and I just wanted to get it gone. So it was Wildberry Mousse Birthday Cake from Rockets Candle Co. I put this in the spare bedroom and I didn't really go in there much, but when I melted this before, it had a decent throw, so I'm sure it had I think it did have like a medium throw, so. Front Porch Blueberry Fruit Loops. This had a good throw. I'm just trying to get rid of some of my older stuff. And then last but not least was Nancy's Wax Creations Blueberry Buttercream. I think this didn't have much of a throw to me. I honestly don't remember because it just didn't really stand out. I'm smelling it now and I don't really recall smelling this in my house, so maybe I wasn't home that day or what, but I don't really think that this had a super strong throw. So anyway, so that is all for my weekly melts. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.